Y'all ready? Yo, it's the end of the week. I'm here to wrap it up right. Talking about game and sports and maybe life. I ain't decide yet, so tune in to the show. Guest appearances? I don't really know. I'm the Paris. I'm here to do it my way. Click, clap, bang on any troll, so don't press play. A new series. I'm wrapping up the week, so comment on the subjects being given or don't speak. Weekly wrap up. Yo, what's good, people? This your boy Authentic 973. This your boy the Paris 57, and I'm back with another episode of the weekly wrap up. Got a lot to talk about. Got some sporting news. Got some gaming news. Also, I just want to put this out there now because not a lot of people, but a few people complained and said they tired of the pack openings. I had all these pack openings prior, and I needed something to do with them, so I decided to use them for the weekly wrap up. This is the last pack opening that I have, so next week you guys will see probably NCAA Ultimate Team in the place of the pack openings, because this is my last one. So you guys will be seeing Ultimate Team gameplay. But let's get into the weekly wrap up. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but in Texas high school football, there was a team that beat another team 91-0. So the parents from the losing team, from the side of the losing team, was a little upset because they said that that's a form of bullying, because the other team was hammering them 91-0, and they said it's a form of bullying. In my opinion, I don't think it's a form of bullying. The other team only passed the ball 10 times. They did all running plays. The other team the losing team, had the time of possession. They had the ball for the majority of the 4 quarters, and I just don't see that as a form of bullying. But what I do think needs to happen is, I think that the high school commission, whatever it's called, I don't remember what it's called, I graduated way back in the day, but I think the high school commission really needs to put in a mercy rule for high school. Needs a mercy rule, not college football, because those guys have aspirations and goals to become NFL players, so they don't need a mercy rule in college. But they do need a mercy rule of course they don't need a mercy rule in the NFL. Absolutely not. The Jaguars going to get their ass kicked. They just going to get their ass kicked. But in high school, I think they need a mercy rule. So when the 4th quarter started and they was down 40-something to 50-something to nothing, I think the referee should have just called the game. I don't think you should allow a team to go out there and get beat 91-0. That's just absurd. But a form of bullying, I don't consider that a form of bullying. A form of bullying is like people getting picked on, and you got little kids going home straight popping pills and killing themselves because they're getting picked on and beat up. To me, that's a form of bullying. A sporting event, a sport game, that's not a form of bullying to me, and I want to know what you guys think about that. I was talking over with the fellas, and some of the fellas did say that they think that's a form of bullying, but I want to know what you guys think. Got some NFL news. Sam Bradford tore his ACL. He's out for the season. Got some NBA news. Greg Oden made his preseason debut last week, and he got a crazy monster jam. The whole bench jumped up. They was, happy for Greg Oden. It's just good to see Greg Oden out there playing again. Hopefully he can stay healthy during the season, and because they say Greg Oden. I never met Greg Oden, of course, but they say he's a nice guy, and you just want good things to happen to good people. If he's such a nice guy, then you want him to succeed and become a player that can just stay healthy. If he could stay healthy, I think he would be a great asset for the Miami Heat. Steve Smith and Janoris Jenkins got into some words on the field last week, and Steve Smith said, if I see him in the streets, he gonna run in his mouth. Now, it's a few people in sports that I don't think you want to mess with, and one of those people is Steve Smith. The other one I would probably say Ryan Artest, World Meta Peace. And you seen Tyler Hansborough say, my bad, bro, my bad, when he got up in World Meta Peace face. But Steve Smith is another one of them dudes that I don't think you want to mess with in sports. And Steve Smith said when he see him in the streets, he's gonna run in his mouth. I believe Steve Smith. Steve Smith ran in his teammate's mouth and broke like his teammate. I forgot the dude's name, but it was a DB that used to play with the Panthers a few years ago. And he said something to Steve Smith. Steve Smith didn't like it, and he broke his jaw. Dude was out for the season because Steve Smith punched him in the face and broke his jaw. So Steve Smith, World Meta Peace, those are two dudes that I think in sports that you do not want to mess with. I ain't talking about boxing and all that because I don't think you want to mess with none of them boxers. But Steve Smith said if he see him in the streets, he gonna holler at him. So hopefully for Janoris Jenkins' sake, you know what I mean, he don't see Steve Smith. Reggie Wayne towards ACL, he's out for the season. That hurt, man. The muscle hamster too, Doug Martin may be out for the season. I think he tore something in his shoulder, I think, and he could be out for the season. He didn't play. I think they had a bye this week. I think the Bucks played on Thursday and they got cracked by Carolina. Wasn't it Carolina? I think that's who it was. Somebody correct me in the comment section, but Doug Martin might be out for the season. Let's keep going. Brandon Merriweather, got suspended for 2 games for repeat helmet-to-helmet hits, but he appealed, and I think they reduced his suspension to 1 game. EA Sports did a very in-depth Q&A for NBA Live and Madden 25, answering all questions about next gen, and I mean, they did a good job. Every question, if it was about 2K, if it was about people was on Twitter going in like, you guys suck, how can you guys think you can compete with 2K? And they answered, I want to say damn near every one of them questions. They really did. So kudos to EA for taking it on the chin, because a lot of trolls out there was really getting at them on Twitter, but they was answering. Got some more gaming news. Killer Instinct for the Xbox One is launching with only 6 characters. This is not confirmed. This is the rumor going around, and there's no story mode. So the plan is that Killer Instinct will launch on. This is supposed to be a free-to-play game as well. Killer Instinct is launching with the Xbox One, and there's only going to be 6 characters, and you will be able to buy more characters and a story mode at a later date. To me, that's whack. Don't give us no half-ass game because y'all giving it to us free and then charging us for characters that's been on Killer Instinct forever. That's not fair. Come on. I think that's Microsoft. Whoever made Killer Instinct, I don't remember. That's terrible. Nerlens Noel is out for the season. To me, I think Philadelphia is tanking. They trying to get Andrew Wiggins. And I think they just like, you know what? Noel is coming off this knee injury. We just going to sit him down. We got Bobby Wagner right there. We just going to sit him down. And, we're going to just take our lumps this year. I don't think they're going to have the worst record of all time. I say Philly get 15 wins. 15? But I think they pretty much tanking before the season starts. Next Gen 2K had a press conference as well, and they had big news coming out about My Career. There's a story mode, a new engine, and when you're not playing My Career, you can hang out in the park with 100 My players. Oh boy, we have a problem connecting on crews with 5v5. How we going to connect with 100 My players on some court? That's crazy. They said it's going to be like 10 courts, and it's going to be like 100 My players at a time on. I don't know, man. I just hope that it is better than how it's sounding. We'll see. Next Gen is right around the corner, so we'll definitely see what's going on. The party chat for this is confirmed too. PS4 has confirmed that the party chat for the PS4 will be an 8-person party chat, and Xbox One said that they have an 8-person party chat as well. So for all you dudes like me that like being in party chat, kicking it with your peoples, you can have up to 8 people in there. So I guess that's definitely a good thing. Forza released a new trailer, moving at 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second. It looks amazing. Let me move because the video about to end. GTA delays the stimulus package and announces the Beach Bum Pack contains beach-themed cars and weapons. They announced that the content creator is coming out for all you users that want to make your own little maps and stuff. That's coming out, and both will be free. So I guess that's good news. The new releases this week is Battlefield 4, WWE 2K14, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. For all you gamers, y'all can go get that. Y'all might see me on Battlefield as well. And PS4 told the details of their day one patch, which contains shared functionality for videos and pictures on Twitter and Facebook. Also, you will be able to stream on Twitch and Ustream, remote play with the Vita, background music while you playing games, party chat, online multiplayer, and the ability, to play and Blu-rays and regular DVDs and music CDs. So that's the day one patch. Some things will not be in the day one patch. We just have to wait and see. This has been the weekly wrap up. I'm your boy LaPraz57. I'm your boy Authentic973. Comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know how I end my shit.